See, I just moved out from my parents' home at the whooping age of 29. I've been saving up my money ever since I got a job at 19. I never went to college either. Since I never went to college, I have a pretty cheap paying job. It's better than minimum wage, but not $50,000 a year better. The house I recently bought is small, which is fine considering it's just me living there. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom connected to the bedroom, a kitchen, a dining room, and a living room. Now the problem started last week. I was trying to finish setting up my kitchen when the toaster popped open. That was very odd, considering I wasn't toasting anything or even messing with the toaster at all. But the toaster came with the house, so I figured it must have been broken, and that's why they left it. I didn't face another problem until 2 weeks later. I was face down in my bed, 9 p.m. at night. I had just got home. I was half asleep when I heard it. The shower had turned on. I could hear the water running and it draining slowly. I managed to force myself up in the half-asleep, half-awake place I was in. But as soon as I reached the bathroom door, the water stopped. What the hell? I said out loud, half expecting someone or something from the inside bathroom to reply back. Nothing did. The bathroom door was shut. I was standing directly in front of it. I was almost too scared to open it. Then I reminded myself that I was a grown-ass man. I wasn't a pussy, and I wasn't scared. I grabbed the knob, twisted it, and flung the bathroom door open as fast as I could. Nothing was there. I'll be honest though, I almost fell to the ground from the relief that overflowed me. I was expecting to see some growling monster on all fours starting at me. Thankfully, I didn't, and I know I shouldn't have. But I brushed it off as nothing, and I really shouldn't have. Small things have been happening ever since. Nothing major. Nothing enough to scare me so bad I moved back in with my parents. Just doors I thought I shut being open, and lights I could have sworn I turned off being on. It was almost a month later before something big happened. It scared me so bad I almost packed my shit and left. And now, looking back, I should have. It was midnight, Saturday. My night off. Since it was my night off, I was staying up late, playing on my phone. I sleep with all the lights in the house off, mostly to keep the electrical bills down. I just so happened to look down at the bathroom door. It was shut, but I could see yellow through the crack at the bottom of the door, meaning that the light I previously turned off was now on. I was honestly just gonna leave it, but I kept thinking about it, and it just kept bothering me. So I got up to go turn the light off. As soon as I opened the bathroom door, the light shut off. My bedroom light flicked on. This wasn't even what really scared me, but a few seconds later, I had a crashing noise from down the hall. It sounded like it was either coming from the kitchen or dining room. I started my way down the hall, and I'll be honest, very slowly, as if something would jump out at me any second. I made my way to the dining room, where the lamp that had been on the table previously was now a disaster on the floor. Glass was everywhere. I got a broom and dustpan to clean it up. Most of the glass in the dustpan. I went into the kitchen where the trash was so I could dump the glass in it. I stepped on the thing at the bottom of the trash can that makes it shoot open. And just as I did, I saw with my own eyes my cabinet door fly open, and then just a moment later, my flower be knocked out of it. Now also a disaster on the ground. I almost shit my pants right then and there. I dropped the dustpan full of glass and hauling my way to my room. I slammed the door shut and locked it. Then my grown-ass self jumped on the bed and under the covers. I didn't move until I saw the light from the rising sun shine through my curtains. I decided to put cameras up. I don't know why. It's not like there was a person causing all of this. Obviously, I honestly just wanted to see if stuff happened while I was at work too, or just while I was home. All of the stuff that happened always occurred at nighttime. I'm writing this from my bedroom. It's 3 p.m. o'clock in the day, and it, whatever it is, has become bold. It no longer cares whether or not it's night. It doesn't hide in the dark anymore, and God, I wish it did. A few minutes before writing this, I checked my cameras. They show live footage, and you can also rewind and watch old footage. I was watching old footage from yesterday night when I was at work. Doors would open and close by themselves. Same with the kitchen cabinets. Lights would flicker, and every so often I swear I could see a black shadow. While watching, I heard a noise. I hadn't heard it before. It wasn't a crash or a loud boom. It was more like a humming noise. I couldn't tell where it came from. It sounded close, but far away at the same time. I checked the camera in the dining room. Nothing. The kitchen next. Again, the camera picked up nothing unusual. Wait. Hold on. What was that? In the far left corner. It was a black shadow, except it wasn't. It was way clearer than that. I could see details like the way its eyes looked like it had seen something you could never come back from. Or the way its mouth was curled up into a smile. But not a nice smile that you send neighbors you don't really like. A sinister curled smile. It didn't match its eyes. Whatever that thing was, it shouldn't be smiling. It seemed to teleport from the kitchen to the dining room, back into the kitchen, and repeat. It was in the kitchen when it teleported again. Except this time, it wasn't in the dining room. It teleported to the bathroom, which is connected to my bedroom. And that's when I noticed my camera wasn't on live feed. The footage I was watching already happened. I quickly changed it to the live feed. It was no longer in the bathroom. I quickly snapped my head to look at all four corners of my room. Nothing. I switched the camera to my room, just in case. I wish I hadn't. Underneath my bed, under me, where my feet were hanging off, was a head sticking out. Those same eyes. And I swear that smile had gotten bigger. And I realized where the humming sound had been coming from all this time.